The whole restaurant was filled with the gentle hum of conversation, the soft clinking of forks against porcelain plates, and the occasional burst of laughter from your table. A long table stretched out with your entire family seated, making the scene look almost cinematic. 12 kids, each with their own personalities and moods. And at the head, you and Taehyung had in hand, laughing softly at something only the two of you understood. The waiter had just set down a dish of roasted duck, and while most of your children were fighting over the best cut, you and Taehyung leaned into one another, your shoulders touching. You looked at him with a teasing smirk, whispering, "You're stealing my fries again, aren't you?" Taehyung grinned boyishly, dipping the fry in the sauce and popping it into his mouth before you could even swat his hand. What's yours is mine, Jagya, he said with a wink. Chorus of groans from your children, who were already too used to your shameless public displays of affection. Jimin, sitting across from you, dramatically dropped his fork and groaned, "Oma Appa, you guys are literally old. At least have some shame. Please, people are watching." Taehyung chuckled, his deep laugh rolling out, and he leaned closer to you, his lips brushing your temples as he murmured, "Should I kiss you again just to annoy him?" You giggled lightly, hitting his chest. "You're impossible." But Taehyung didn't wait. He pressed a sweet kiss to your lips right then and there. Minji, your college-going daughter, clapped her hands together like a little girl. "Oh, you two are adorable. That's the kind of love I want." Meanwhile, Hana, your youngest, looked confused, touching her spoon. "Why are they always kissing? Do we have to kiss too when we get married?" she asked innocently, tilting her head. Her older brother, Young, quickly shielded her eyes with his hand. "Yeah, Hannah, don't watch. Appa is corrupting you." "Yeah, Young, you are just jealous." The young teased, raising a brow. That on another groan, this time from your second son, Damien, who muttered through a mouthful of food, "Get a room, please. Spare us." But before the teasing could continue, another one of your kids, Sora, always the peacemaker, smiled and said softly, "Honestly, I admired it. Not everyone's parents stay in love like this after so many years. You too, you inspires me," she said while feeding Hannah, smiling. Your heart swelled at that, and you reached over to ruffle her hair. "Thank you, Angel." Taeyong, his chest puffing with pride, squeezed your hand. "See, at least one child appreciates their parents' romance." "Correction," chimed in your twin, Ryan and Ruben, in perfect synchronization while stuffing their mouths. "We don't care. We are busy eating. Please don't involve us." The whole table burst into laughter and their deadpan delivery, and Hannah giggle clapped her tiny hands. "Oma, Appa, kiss again," she cheered innocently. At that, Taehyung smoked mischievously, leaned over, and gave you another soft peck on the lips, deliberately slow, just to make the kids scream. "Appa," Sungmin went, covering his face with his hands. "Why are you like this? You laughed so hard you nearly spilled your drink." And Taehyung, looking at his flustered children, only shrugged with a smug grin. "Because love doesn't get old, my babies. Just because Oma and I are older now doesn't mean we stop being in love. Our love is still pure, still young, and still strong." He pecked your lips again, as if to prove his point. Half of the kids groaned in disgust, half were giggling, and the other half were just busy devouring their food. But no matter their reactions, one thing was clear: the warmth at the dinner table wasn't just from the food or the laughter, it was from the undeniable bond of the family bound together by love. The dinner table was alive with warmth, clattering plates, the sound of spoons scraping against bowls, and the bubbling laughter of 12 children arguing about who had the bigger portion. It was the kind of chaos that would drive most men insane, but Taeyong sat among it like a king at his throne. calm and commanding. Even in his silence, his gaze lingered on each of his children for brief moments, memorizing their faces, their innocence, the tiny flicker of joy that had idea. No idea what kind of darkness protected them from the world outside. Then it happened. His phone vibrated sharply against the polished wood of the table. The sound wasn't loud, but it sliced through the comfort of the moment like a blade across silk. He reached for it without hesitation, glanced at the caller ID, and the warmth in his face drained instantly. His jaw tightened, his lips pressing into a hard line. He placed his spoon down with deliberate calm, as though he hadn't just received a call that could change the mood entirely. Excuse me, he muttered slightly, not looking at you or the children. His tone was polite, fatherly, the same tone he used when excusing himself for a business call. No one questioned him.